What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Happy New Year, guys. 2022. It's going to be full of some juicy gains here on Invest and Trade with Jax. Just set all my New Year's resolution, all my goals for 2022. I know a lot of people don't believe in that, but for me personally, I think it's all in the mind. It's all about mindset. If you have that work ethic, some of your goals you're not going to achieve. I think I achieved like 5 out of 8 last year of my yearly goals. And I just wrote down my list for 2022 yesterday. I'll throw it up on the screen. Hey guys, make sure to keep me accountable. And I hope we all have a great year together. All right, guys. So we're going to go over our friend Fantom. We're sitting at $2.51. We're up about 6.8% on the day. We're sitting at a market cap of $6.33 billion. 24-hour volume, 841 million. We just absolutely crushed it on a juicy trade for Fantom. So if you're new to Crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto. Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, depending on the level of card that you have. Oh, this is the one without the straw. $25 in crypto just for signing up through my referral. So let's hop into Fantom, guys. So, whoa, what just happened to my entry? Where's my first entry? Ugh, so annoying. Sorry, guys, my apologies. Let me put it back here. I just want to make sure it's exactly where it was before. It was about 210.55, 210.57. Okay, that's close enough. That's super weird. All right, guys, so our first entry here was at 210, and we perfectly just absolutely exploded off that level of support. So that's a juicy trade of, wow, guys, 23%. We came up, we hit our take profit, 261 perfectly. We're seeing a little bit of a retracement. So if I open this up here, you can see the money has flown right out all the way back down to the bottom section. And that's actually a really good sign, because now you might see money start to flow back into Fantom. And what Fantom's going to do is just come down to this previous swing high, create a bit of a bull flag before seeing continuation. That is a possibility here, guys, with the money flow coming all the way back down to the bottom section. So you would measure your flagpole here, and you would take it to your point of breakout. Come on, Jax. I don't know why sometimes when I screen record, I get quite a bit of lag. I have a MacBook too. I saved up all my money when I was broke so I could get a Mac and learn online business, and it was supposed to be, run smoothly, but I did buy it used, so maybe that's why. So we're sitting at $2.80 with that breakout if we break out of this bull flag here. Now I have updated our buy zone here to 227. If it does come down, I do not like to buy it. I'm going to pop over to the 4-hour chart. I prefer for it to come down below or just at the midway section on the 4-hour RSI. So if we come down to 227, we will be trending towards oversold, and that would be a beautiful opportunity to bounce. I actually haven't closed any of my trade. I actually entered. Oh, there's my little price target right there. So annoying. I didn't close all of my trade. I entered at 210. I actually entered with more money right around 227, and I'll show you guys why I did that. Of course, none of this is financial advice. It's just for reference, guys. So we do have to keep an eye on a bearish divergence on the hourly. Now you will, or on the 4-hour, you will see these quite a bit when you go through a correction and then you pump rather quickly. Is the RSI, is you get a bearish divergence on the RSI, but many times I've noticed with these corrections and then a bearish divergence, it's invalidated. And the more likely bearish divergences that are to play out are when you're creating higher highs and you're creating lower highs. But when you've already gone through a correction and then you see a pump and you see a bearish divergence, in many cases, those ones can be invalidated, in my opinion. It's just something I've noticed, but we do have to keep an eye on that. We also have a bearish divergence on the money flow, created a higher high. Well, the money flow created a lower high, and can be an early signal of a move back down. But I do think there's a good opportunity to bounce right off this level of support, this previous swing high, which is coming in at about 243. Bother. I gotta stop changing the colors for these things. I just like to change it so you know where the first buy was. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put bounce. Oh, come on, Jax. So it's more level with my eyes because my head was tilting down a little bit, and now my keyboard is way up here. So I'm gonna have to get a wireless keyboard for sure. So we could definitely see a bounce off 243, and if we do come back down to 227, you can re-enter. So if you sold 50%, let's say you had $500, you sold $250. When it comes down to $227, you bring it back up to $500. You lock in the rest of those profits, and you're once again back in your trade with your entire position. Now, a beautiful thing about this strategy is after a month's time, you've been making profits. Let's say you're entering with $500 at each buy zone. Well, now you can enter with $600 at each buy zone. So as the months go on, you're adding more and more to each buy zone, which is of course increasing your profits. All right, guys. Now, if we pop over to the daily time frame, I can explain why I added more to my position in this area. So the reason that I did that is because we're having the bullish cross on the daily, which is a massive early indicator of a pump. Now, not always, it's not promised, guys. You can invalidate it by rolling over and losing the EMAs, but usually, most of the time, as you can see right here, you have the bullish cross on the daily, massive pump to the upside. I'll give you guys another example. We'll come all the way down here, right here, bullish cross on the daily, massive pump to the upside. Let's give one more example right here, bullish cross on the daily, massive pump on the to the upside. So that's why I've actually added to my position instead of taking it away. Of course, I had to increase my buy zones underneath to make them all equal. But in my opinion, I'm going to hold my position through a few of the take profit zones and let it pump a little bit and probably take profit, you know, around the previous all-time high coming in at about 346. However, if it were to roll over, then I have equal amounts at each buy zone once again. But it's a massive signal of a pump to see the bullish cross on the daily time frame. And all we need is a little bit of green for Bitcoin, and Fantom is absolutely taking off. It's one of the top movers in the market right now. And in my opinion, it's a sleeper pick. A lot of people are sleeping on Fantom for some reason. It's an incredible scaling project similar to Polygon. Highly recommend looking into it, guys. So we've had the bullish cross and we've broken out of this massive bull flag, and your target for this bull flag pattern is all the way up at $3.28. Do watch the 1.618 coming in at 294 could act as resistance. We've broken out of our descending broadening wedge, and the target for your descending broadening wedge is the previous high, sitting at about 359. We went through our ABC correction, and it looks like we're about to see our next impulsive wave to the upside. And your target for that impulsive wave, you go from swing high down to swing low, down to your wick low, and you target the 1.618, which is coming in at $7.68 for FTM. All right, guys. So we're looking really bullish, guys. This is a massive signal of a pump. Use your own discretion. Of course, it's not financial advice. Anything can happen. I have seen the bullish cross on the daily, and you roll over and you lose the EMAs, and we have that head and shoulders that we still have to watch. But I would say, you know, 70 to 80% of the time, that's a very strong signal of a pump, the bullish cross on the daily. So we have our buy zones, guys. We have 227. We have 227, and then we have 191. This was our entry at 210. You can use that as a buy zone if you like to, but for me, I have 227, 191. Let me close the money flow. 155, 136, 115, and I always like to have a fail safe all the way down here at 59 cents. If you're spot trading, guys, equal amounts at each buy zone brings your average price down halfway each time. If you're leverage trading, you have to use double your margin. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit. $4,100 in bonuses right now. I have a full-length tutorial for leverage trading. Leverage trade at your own risk. With spot trading, it's a no-fail strategy. All right, guys, take profit zones 261 where we just hit, 297, 346, and I've dropped in a new one here at 464, which lines up with our Fibonacci. We go swing high down to swing low, and 464 lines up with the 1.272 extension. If you want early access to these charts, guys, sign up to the Discord where I'm posting for many crypto projects, our GCA charts, as well as over 1,000 members talking all things crypto. It's the my God, it's the price of a coffee, $3.50 USD. You really can't beat it. Sign up to the Patreon. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.